Well, good evening, everyone. Meteorologist Michael Wilhite here with Southern Indiana Weather. Thanks for logging on to the latest long-range forecast update. A few showers and thunderstorms rolling through the area again, but nothing too bad. More of an isolated chance tonight. You can see really just a couple of dots on the map here and fading pretty fast, really. We'll have some chances throughout the evening, but by and large, not a big chance overnight, as we'll see as we go through here. The future radar here into motion for you, and you can kind of see that well. As sun sets, things fade away pretty quickly. It goes to more of an isolated fashion overnight. A couple of showers around, but nothing too big. So go through the day tomorrow. Again, not a very strong chance for thunderstorms in the forecast. More of a 20-30% kind of a day. Better chances will certainly be up here in Iowa, where to our west. As we continue putting that into motion, then Wednesday looks like we've got some chance for some showers and thunderstorms to develop there as the cold front nears us. The dying wave sort of moves in potentially here Wednesday mid-morning from the way the model takes it, and then by the afternoon as the front draweth nigh, well, there you can see the front right there, and it's coming in, and some showers and thunderstorms sort of redevelop along the front before it moves out of the way. Once it moves out of the way, though, we can expect a little bit cooler weather, at least temporarily. So plenty of rain chances, though, in the forecast coming up. Let me show you the models over the next 10 days or so. Put this into motion, and here you go through. There's that cold front coming through on Wednesday evening, and once it's through, high pressure will settle in. That'll give us a few days of really mostly sunny to partly sunny skies around the area. Showers might be around to our north, but by and large should pretty much miss us until next week comes in, and then we have some rain chances returning to the forecast after that. It's not huge chances, but you can see certainly as you go throughout here, some chances continue to remain in the forecast. Now, on Wednesday, with the advance of that cold front, we will have a small chance, I should say. It's not really a slight risk yet. Storm Prediction Center is only giving it a marginal threat. So an isolated, a stronger storm could be possible with that, but severe weather threat not looking very prominent with this. So, all right, let's turn our attention now to sort of the longer range picture, because the models just are up in the air right now, folks, and I don't want to make this a long video tonight, but just to give you an idea of where we're headed at, models all up in the air as far as what we get next week. Do we end up getting a nice cool down, or do we end up getting a pretty significant warm up? Well, let me just show you this. If you believe what the Euro model says, the Euro model even into next week has mid-90s here in the forecast. You go to the GFS ensembles, though, and you can see a major cool down. We're not looking at temperatures past 84 once you hit through the next week. And this has been what the GFS ensembles has said now for a couple of days. So certainly there are some hints out there that we're going to have to fight along with this. We've got some 90s to come the next 2 or 3 days here. But after that, we get a little bit of a reprieve. Now, the question is going to be, how long of a reprieve? Do we end up staying in the lower 80s here? Do we go back into the mid-90s? The models have got some adjusting that they are going to have to do. That's something we're just going to have to see as time draws a little bit closer. But I'm very skeptical of the mid-90s at this point. The data, to me, seems to point towards a bit of a cool down. Now, will the cool down be the upper 70s and low 80s, like what this particular model is wanting to show? It may be more of a mid 80s sort of a thing instead of the lower 80s, but it does look like a little bit of a cool down coming our way, and my forecast has reflected this. If you go to southernindianaweather.com and click on 10-day forecast, you can kind of see that. Again, the 90s with some small thunderstorm chances the next couple of days, but then after that, we go sunny skies with temperatures in the mid-80s. That'll be a nice reprieve. I do think this weekend we start to warm up just a little bit from the way things look, but after that, as we head into the next week, I do believe that we'll start to see more of a chance there of a cool down. So right now I've went with mid to upper 80s for as far as I can see out in the 10-day forecast. As the data rolls in and continues to roll in, this may be too warm and it may need to go down. It might even be too cool if the Euro is to believe. So there's a lot to absorb here over the next 10 days. Could go back to the 90s. We might stay back in the mid-80s. It's one of these patterns that models just aren't handling very well. But what we know for sure, a few rain chances the next few days, and then we'll take it one day at a time after that. Folks, I'll have a longer update diving into an even longer pattern looking into August in my next video update here in a couple of days. I'm meteorologist Michael Wilhite. Have a great night, folks, and we'll see you next time.